Welcome to a special Wednesday edition of the MFFP. As always, it's John, owner of the Mouthpiece. With my co-host, Raph, out at Bob this week. I had to make a call. And in this situation, there's really only one call to be made. So back by popular demand, making his debut in 2025. Welcome, DOG, Mr. Brady Johnson.
Let's go, baby.
The OG back in the building. It's going to be a good time. We're going to run it down for you. We're going to have a recap of last week with week 5. Kind of a wild week in the MFFL, so it was a fun deal. And then we're going to do the matchups. So this week we got a few, maybe the best all season with implications of playoffs and stuff. We'll have a couple of locks, and we'll have a couple of over-unders for you for individual players as well. So let's get rocking, man.
What's up, man? What's up with y'all? Y'all good?
It's back, bro.
Come on now. Come on.
We're ready to rock.
Start with the recaps? Want me to start us off?
Yeah, you got to do it. It's
all right, man. Start us off with the recap. First, obviously, we're going to start off with the biggest match of the week last week, which was you versus Raph. This matchup as a whole was very good until the Monday night game. Pat Mahomes put the team on his back. Him and Aluakon.
Y'all just stop sleeping on Patty, bro. Everybody want to throw that shade at Patty. My dude's QB2. Everybody stop the shade.
Wait, what you mean? What shade?
QB2. People keep doubting this dude. You know what I got that guy for in a Superflex league this offseason? Cam Ward in the first. Everybody shut your mouth.
Man,
nobody want to take this dude.
Because that's them leagues. Them leagues ain't our league. That's all them. That's fake league. This the only league that matter, John.
Patty is that.
This the only league that matter. And people know who he is.
People don't know.
People know who he is, but they know what happened in February though.
They do.
They know what happened in February.
But you know what happens in February? Fantasy playoffs are way done. I ain't got to worry about Philly for that.
But man, my guy Raph, it was a rough one for him. King Henry only put up a whopping 9 points for him. AJ Brown was in a slump this week. I think
this season,
yes.
It's rough,
I think he had a good week. Not last week, but the week
2
before.
Weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's rough right now for Raph is really the tight end position. I think if he can make a trade to get a tight end, I think he's going to be fine. And Saquon Barkley's like RB9 still, and he's having a bad year.
I agree.
So I think Raph. Look, you got Kyron Williams. David Montgomery look like he's not slowing down anytime soon. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx you. But you was able to pull it out. What you got to say about it?
I thought it really was a big deal to me because we were both kind of, I say slumping. Like I got to 3-1 before that because I beat PC after it. So we kind of got to a place I was all right. If I'd have got back to, closer to 500 again, I'd have been 2-3. It wouldn't have been very nice to be sitting at 3-2, especially with Bryce losing, getting a chance to get to the division lead.
Yeah.
I just think Rath's off to a slow start, but it doesn't mean his team is bad. I just think they're underperforming. Like he's got the Phillies Eagle offense, and they're not doing what they've been doing historically. So it's been a little rough for him. I am surprised that he hasn't worked out a deal with Don yet. I know of all people like that generally doesn't come out for me, but like Don has Darren Waller. So like to me, it just makes the most sense that Rath could actually probably acquire him for a pretty cheap price, considering he's 32, 33, whatever, and they're using him, and it would be an upgrade for Rath. So I could see that kind of going down the line, and both of y'all go make it happen. Yeah, but it was. I was just glad Patty showed up.
Yeah,
Patty showing up makes me relevant in this league. Patty being QB 12 or whatever he finished last year makes it a little tougher. So
I feel that. Looking at your bench, you do have Justin Fields, who I think he missed the game already this year. He's still QB 17.
He did.
This dude's dropping like 30 points a week when he is healthy. Yeah. Even if Patrick Mahomes wasn't doing well, I think he'll be all right. No glaze. Gotta let that be known. Next up on the list was me versus Bryce. First of all, bro, like, what's going on, man? You got it out for me?
For you?
Yeah, bro. What you gonna trade this man, Bryce? Breeze with the AK for the week I play him.
The same thing I said last week on the pod, bro. I didn't want to click accept at any point. But at some point, value becomes value, and you got to hope that your team's deep enough without that stuff, and you just click accept. At some point, the value becomes too far to be like, all right, I just got to rock it out. But,
yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This week, I feel bad for Bryce though because I clearly was not supposed to win this week. Started Michael Carter and Isaiah Pacheco, but thank the Lord for Debo. Thank the Lord for. I'm not gonna say Justin Jefferson because he always does what he needs to do, but thank the Lord for Kincaid as well.
No, dude, but we talked about this. But here's the problem: it didn't matter. Kels went 19.1, Kincaid went 19.6. Didn't matter. You were win-win.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Didn't make a difference.
That's very true.
You would have been hurting yourself on Monday, all through Monday, and then when Monday night came, you'd have been going nuts because it just would have been fine.
But look, I mean, Bryce lost this week, but I do think Bryce is still on the, I guess you could say the upswing of things. His team still looks pretty good. Puka looks great. So let's see.
I don't know, man.
What you think?
I don't know, man.
What you mean? We gonna talk about it later?
I think that no, you can talk about it right now. I think that he's beaten one good team, and he had the game of the week, and it was me. It's the only good team he's beaten.
Yeah, but he's still dropping 170.
Okay, cool.
167.
Cool. 160. 167 would have been the fifth highest score in this week.
198. That was against you.
Yeah, that's the one he scored well.
And 125 the first week.
Like,
but
and look, he added Brees and Olave, and I'm in.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
what
going
I'm
to make his
saying.
team better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I just think it's. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he goes when he's got to go play them big dogs.
We shall see.
He's got to go get them big dogs. He did beat me.
We shall see.
You know?
You're welcome,
That's
PC. Speaking of Pastor Chris.
Here we go.
Chris versus Cliff. It was a good matchup. I think Cliff put up a good fight with Trey Benson going out. PC was able to pull out the victory, even though James Cook had a bad week. Jalen Waddle with Tyreek Hill going out was very big for him. Do you think Jalen Waddle keeps his up?
I do. I think Jalen Waddle finishes inside the top 15.
Gotcha. And also, his IDPs had a very good week.
That's his team, though. That's how he got.
Yeah.
That's how he was good last year.
So, what you guys say about this matchup?
We just avoided World War III. That's all. Like, if PC had lost this game,
1-4.
PC would be 1-4. His whole roster would have been shipped. I'd have JSN on my roster right now. I'd have somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd have been gone. He'd have been shipping. We might have had to find another player. He might have even been in the league anymore. Like, he'd have been.
It would have been rough.
It'd have been a little tough. But he avoids disaster, even though he was, didn't need to be really worried at that point, but he was.
Yeah.
But it was a good week. I just thought it was competitive all the way around. We all could watch some kind of matchups going down. Cliff made a run because Chase showed who he really is. And now Chase gets even better. Like, that's really what I'm happy about.
Yeah.
Flacco goes to Cincy. T. Higgins is alive and well. He's going to be alive and well, at least. That's my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I don't think it's not even a prediction. I saw a post today where it says, like, whenever Joe Flacco goes to the team over these last couple of years, like, the star wide receivers and tight ends, like, numbers have gotten better everywhere he went.
yeah,
So, I mean, that's almost like a guarantee.
I also just think it's very different. Like, I think Chase Brown's value goes up here. I think all of the offense in general goes up, but it's Flacco. As much as you might like Kevin Stefanski or whatever they does, they're a run-first offense all the time. That's just who they are. So, like, no matter how good or bad Joe Flacco's playing, it really doesn't matter because they're not going to throw it. They're going to hand it to Quinshon 50 times, which is great. Got Quinshon. But, like, it's not good for a receiver, and it's not good. It doesn't matter what Flacco kind of was doing. So I kind of am interested to see, is he the Flacco that kind of showed us that flash the last couple of years where, like, he does have some left in the tank and is going to Cincy, which is the upside? Because it can't be worse than Jake Browning. It cannot be.
Only way it could be worse is you're putting this guy this old behind this terrible line. That's the only way I see this being worse.
Yeah, but he could get hurt, but it doesn't mean he's bad. He's not worse. Like, this move does not make them a worse football team, and it doesn't make them fantasy-wise.
He needs to get the ball out fast.
I agree with that. It's easy. Jamar down there somewhere. Just throw it.
Yeah, ain't lying.
Just throw that thing.
Ain't lying about that.
Hand the ball to Chase. You could dump it to Chase more. Chase Brown will get. It's fine. It'll be good. PC will really like it. He keeps thinking I'm throwing shade. Now I'm giving him some help with Chase Brown.
Come on, PC. I got you, man. I came on a pod. I'm backing you.
That's it. That's how it goes. So those were the three biggest matchups we talked about. Everybody else had a bye week, essentially. And, yeah, moving on to this week. Unless you got something else left up in that dome of yours.
Nah, man.
It was, it's going to be interesting going forward. But moving on to this week, matchups of the week. We're going to start off. It's me versus the imposter. In case you guys all know, there's a fake John around here. John.
Ain't lying.
So it's me versus him. I feel like that's the biggest matchup of the week when it comes to, like, good on good. I do think there's another one down there as well, but we'll see what's up. Like, John's going to get a little bit of help here. I don't know. It's always.
I think it's only going to be tough for John because of Vidal and Trey Tucker. I mean, it's kind of question marks for him.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good matchup all the way around with
But in the same
everything
breath,
else.
like,
But
I'm starting Chris Godwin, right? Like, I could start Alvin Kamara, I guess, but currently starting Chris Godwin, so it's not a. I don't know, not the other guy, I guess.
Yeah, you could start AK.
Could start okay. Maybe that's what I'll do. Who knows? I don't know. Godwin against San Fran sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, I just need you to beat him though, just for me. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good matchup. I think, like you said, a couple of these matchups are gonna be real good. The next one on the list is Cliff versus Cody.
No, it's younger brother Lottie versus youngest brother Lottie. That's how.
That's how you word that.
That's exactly.
What you got for that?
Younger brother Lottie versus youngest brother Lottie.
Look, I mean, this matchup as well, I think this could be very well once Cody actually sets his lineup. Yeah. But those tight ends that he have, man, and Tet, I think they're playing very well. I do have Cliff. I mean, I know we're going to do the picks later, but I do have Cliff winning this matchup. This is also another good matchup. I mean, if Cliff loses this, he falls to 1-5.
Yeah, it's really this is one of those we both want to lose matchups and figure it out. Like, I don't think either one of these guys are trying to win games anymore. I don't think. I think Cody's team's pretty young and they're just winning games because he has tight end 1, 2, and 3 or something like that. It's not really all of those, but he definitely has tight end 1. And then his young guys have really performed well. RJ Harvey's starting to come on. Bo Nix has finally kind of caught it again. Kendra Miller looks like he's feasible. McMillan's getting targets, so that's a plus.
No, I think Cliff's still trying to win games. He don't have his own pick. It doesn't make any sense not to.
I mean, that's fine, but then you don't trade Bowers.
Yeah, but he thought. I mean, no, that was last pod. We're not gonna talk about that. That was last pod.
You can't say you're trying to win games and you trade away your best 2 pieces that can help you win right now
but
for
he's
a guy
hurt.
that won't be on
He's
your
hurt
field.
as well. Like he's not out, and he's out. He's not playing.
Who?
Brock Bowers.
Yeah, but it was twofer. It was Bowers and
Lamar.
Lamar.
Lamar's hurt too. He's out too.
Yeah, but you didn't know that Lamar wasn't hurt at the time of the trade, or he was hurt at the time. Bowers was not hurt at the time of the trade.
That's true. I mean, I still don't understand it, but I don't understand if Cliff is trying to lose games. It doesn't make sense to me when you don't have your own pick.
I would agree with that statement. I'm just saying I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird mix of moves. Maybe just here for the funsies. I don't know. Maybe that's where we're going.
We're just all here to have a good time. It's like Cam Scatterboat, man.
We're here for
you
the
know,
funsies. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Good time.
You know,
I also think, I don't know if you had this on your list, but I also think, no disrespect to Pastor Chris, I think him and Brian have a chance to have a good game. Brian has been balling, man. He hasn't been winning, but his team has been putting up numbers, bro. And I think Brian's not a sleeper, not yet, because he doesn't have any running backs. If he had some type of running backs, like RB15, RB20,
Devin Singletary,
who's projected at 1 point.
1.6. Yeah.
But we're going to talk a little bit about that for upsets and everything. And then we also have me and Nick, old division rivals right there. Me versus Nick. I think that's going to be a good one as well.
I think that's the second good one.
It's kind of split down the middle. He's catching me without Justin Jefferson, but I'm catching him without CD. So no excuses. But we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I think it's the closest projection-wise, too. It is. You guys only projected 2.5 points different.
Yeah, I need to get might need to take Tyler Loop out my lineup, man.
Who?
Dude projected 5 points, bro.
He ain't in your lineup right now, is he? Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they ain't scoring no points. You might as well pick up a kicker.
I know, man. But he's playing the Rams. He's playing the Rams, bro. They're 31st ranked team against the kicker.
Yeah, but they're not playing, Cooper Rush.
Yeah, it's true.
And that defense, because they ain't kicking field goals when you're giving up touchdowns on the other side. That's the problem. It's nuts, though. It is.
The thing is, he's still kicker 8, though. That's the crazy thing. All right, man, I'm getting on topic.
Is he, though? I mean, is he? I'm going to look.
Yeah.
He's kicker 8, but he went 14-12, 7-9, 4-0.
Yeah, that 4 was rough.
That 4-0 was rough.
That 4 was rough.
And he missed a kick in that 4-0.
All right, man. Who's your match lock of the week?
Oh, man. All right, moving on. No, we skipped one.
Who skipped? Oh, Bryson Raff.
We skipped Bryson Raff.
Dang, my bad.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
I think it's a big one for playoff
one.
implications.
Yes.
I think this is a really, really big matchup. I think the loser might
Anybody
back
got buys on their teams?
Wild.
No, I thought Raff might have some buys.
No, Raff's projected to lose by 12 currently.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit of King Henry.
I think King Henry and the tight end.
Yeah, the Bellinger stuff. Who is his tight end that he's not? Oh, he's been starting Likely, and then he had Johnny last year. That's what saved him.
Yeah.
And everybody got up. Or he got up in arms. I think when I said Johnny was no good, I didn't even know he was on his team when I said he got traded to Pittsburgh. but he has not been good.
Yeah, you got to get you a tight end, bro.
Go back to the well, bro. Donovan's got Waller.
Hey, he's looking like Raiders, Darren Waller too. Can't even lie
I'm
to
saying
you.
he looks good. I'm not even like hating. I'm saying that's a good option. That's a dude that you know you can get a trade with, just because you'll work it out.
Yeah,
And he's got an option that Darren Waller sitting on that guy's team is literally pointless.
yeah.
Pointless. So I don't care if it's a fourth. I don't care if it's a fifth. I don't care if it's some whatever. Like getting anything for it is worth it. Like,
Bro, I talked about all these matchups. I might as well talk about the last one. Donovan versus Brandon. I mean,
all right.
look, 9-point difference, man.
Yeah, it's because Brandon doesn't have a guy in though. Brandon doesn't have.
Oh,
linebacker.
linebacker.
It's only a linebacker though, so it's not crazy. But he's got the same problem. He's starting Justice Hill.
Yeah, but JT, bro, JT and Amon-Ra,
Yeah, he's been going nuts. He's winning games he ain't supposed to win. Same thing. But
RB1.
this is what happens. Like
RB1.
This is another one. It's tough.
All right, man.
People confuse me.
Lock of the week.
What I know.
Who you
Moving
got?
on, my lock of the week. You liked it as the upset. I'm taking it as a lock. I'm taking PC to beat Brian. That is the lock of the week. I just think his team is going to figure it out, man. Really, I think it comes down to, I think Chase Brown, dude. I really think with the Joe Flacco stuff, I think Chase Brown finally kind of gets going here. And if Chase Brown gets going, the rest of his team's been really good. Devonta Smith's had a good year. He's had a better year than AJ. JSN has been wide receiver 5, I think he is. He is starting AJ Barner, which isn't, particularly great, but which is kind of surprising. I didn't realize why is he starting it? Why is Barner his starter? Jawan Johnson's his starter? Is he somebody hurt? He's got somebody. Oh, Kittle, that's right. That makes sense. I was like, I know you have an actual tight end somewhere. Interesting you going him over Jawan Johnson, though. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I just like it. I think Brian's team is literally, like he said, his running backs are supposed to combine for less than 7 points. So if that's what happens, you have no shot.
Hey, man, Jeremiah Nichols got 14 of the week, so.
Yeah, well, Singletary you could have used as well, but now Tyrone Tracy's clear for takeoff.
So I know Tracy was back.
So Tracy's back. Singletary becomes almost non-playable, and the problem is he actually would be okay. He's got Woody Marks, but he's on a bye. So it's just a bad week for him. He's just got to start who he's got to start.
All right, my lock of the week is the mouthpiece over my neighbor's got.
You giving me that juju?
I'm giving you not that juju because that's what Cliff be saying. I'm giving you that lock of the week, and here's why. I think John has a couple of question marks in his lineup with Vidal and Trey Tucker. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it done. I know you said you have a question mark for Godwin, but I just had that as my lock of the week. Also, it's kind of hard to say an upset of the week with basically everyone's matchup is almost exactly the same. So that's my lock of the week. You over John might have a little bit to do with the rivalry as well. I need you to win. Please make them 3-3.
I mean, I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna speak it into existence with you. Like you're right. Like Imani Vidal, you don't even know if he's the starter.
Yes.
Like they are literally talking about it being a split backfield between him and Hassan Haskins. So
well, he has Haskins too. So
yeah, but you can't start them both.
Yeah, he needs to make
so
a
you're
decision.
gonna pick one and hope it's right. And they're playing at Miami, so I don't know. It's weird.
We'll see.
Trey Tucker, not a Trey Tucker fan.
No,
I'm just not.
Neither am I. That's why my lock of the week.
Weird thing.
Also, I mean, look, Caleb has looked good. Caleb dropped to QB 15.
Yeah, he had a bye week and he had a bad
Oh, I'm about to say he was just QB 3.
He had a bye week and then he had the bad week before the bye week, and then and I don't know about bad, but it wasn't what he was doing.
He dropped 15.
Yeah, so it was like he went 26-20 and then he had the 37 pointer, and then he went 13 and then he had the bye week. So
his IDPs look good too. Safety 1, linebacker 2, linebacker 1. I see you, John. Ain't good enough. Love rivalry.
Yeah, I know. I'm here for it. I need it to be nice and that way.
All right, upset of the week.
Upset of the week. Going to my co-host. I'm taking Raph.
Okay.
Taking Raph to beat Bryce. He's the underdog somehow.
That's crazy. Nothing against Bryce, but coming out of last season, Raph being so dominant and losing one game, now being an underdog
being
in the
an underdog
matchup.
to Bryce. You can say that out loud. That's weird. But my biggest thing with this is Philadelphia plays the Giants. So give me Give me Philly to go nuts. It's a division rival. They don't like Dayball. You know Saquon's about to get fed. I just think it's one of those weeks for him, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, short week.
Yeah.
They play tomorrow.
Go get him.
Tomorrow night. My upset of the week was actually your lock of the week. It's Brian over PC.
Nice. Set the world ablaze. PC will go nuts.
I think PC has some tough matchups this week. I don't think Brian's team is that bad. I think his wide receivers are pretty decent. They don't show as like a top 10 wide receivers right now, but I feel like all those guys could potentially get you 15, 20. If he had Woody Marks, it would be even more. Because right now he's projected to lose by 35%. But I mean, if he had Woody Marks, he'd probably be projected to lose by what?
Oh, less for sure.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be bad. It would not be bad. I think Woody Marks is a big deal for him being out. I really do.
But when I said bad matchups, I think James Cook is playing Atlanta. Atlanta has given up an average of, I think, like 7 points to running backs this season. Chase Brown has a bad matchup as well. And also, I mean, Josh Allen has a bad matchup against Atlanta, but I don't think that's going to affect him. I do think it's going to affect his two running backs, though. So that's why that's my upset of the week. Sorry, PC. Still love you.
Yeah, actually, you know what's really crazy is people haven't really talked about it a whole lot because of our system. But, dude, if you're starting Travis Hunter in, like, other leagues, it's a really good start. In our league, again, it's not as much, which is why I wouldn't have taken him too, because we have the bloated IDP scoring currently. So, like, he's not really outscoring a bunch of people. He's not scoring bad. He's just not scoring what you would expect a number 2 overall pick to be scoring.
Right.
But, yeah, I think that helps him.
Yeah, man, look. Rome is currently wide receiver 2 with
Rome's
a bye.
Been nuts.
Who's balling.
Been nuts.
We know what Xavier Worthy can be.
I think, but Worthy been back. He's got, like, 12 targets and 11 targets. So, like, that's what you want, especially with Rashee Rice out still. What else are you asking for that dude to do?
Hunter Henry's playing somebody who he he can ball potentially.
He must not be named.
You know? He can ball potentially. Jaden Daniels is the second week back with Jaden Daniels, so he's playing Chicago, who has a bad defense against quarterbacks. So, look, I mean, anything can happen. I don't wish it on you, PC. I would like for you to be 3-3, because if not, I know we might see World War 3 again this week if he loses to Brian.
He's gonna be.
But that's my upset of the week.
I'm here for it. I mean, look, like I said earlier, he's got to start AJ Barner. That's a tough spot to be in. It's a tough spot to be in. He's got a couple buys down there. Just Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason's the only guy he's got to have a buy on. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's up in the air. All of them are up in the air, though. All right, we're going to move to over-unders for the players. So give me the over for the week.
My over for the week is Jake Ferguson, who's currently projected at 12.85 points.
That's like a lock, right? Like it's almost like non-existent to say that at this point.
I looked. I did some homework before the pod. Dude is currently putting up top five running back, top 5 wide receivers numbers currently. Like, if you look at his total, he's in the top 5 for running backs and the top 5 for wide receivers. I think that's just
wild,
automatic, bro. Like, you got to. Wow. Like, apparently they're putting on like a quick little slant route, and Dak is just lighting it up. That entire offense is balling.
Well, he's been that
way
the
till
whole
they get
time.
CD back.
Yeah, but that's what I said coming into the year. Like, Dak was the number 1 quarterback I wanted in every redraft league that I could get, because they are terrible on the defensive side and they are loaded on the offensive side. Everybody's going to eat. Throw the football. And then makes it where Javonte is a top 5 guy, because guess what? You can't load a box.
Yeah, I know. You got to spread it out.
You can't do it.
You got to spread it out.
So he's going to get running lanes. And right now he's looking like a dog.
Yeah, I got him in like 2 leagues. Who's your over of the week? I got a couple too.
All right. My over is actually Ashton Genty. And he's projected a big number, 17.9. But he's playing Tennessee. And I just think this is a blowout waiting to happen. Tennessee's kind of coming down off that high. Vegas got their butts kicked last week. I don't think Tennessee's very good. Give me Ashton Genty, man. Just go get it. Figure it out.
He's going to need him to beat you, man, with the mother pieces he got.
Go get it.
I'm hating John.
Go get it. How I picked the dude playing, man.
Hey, no lie though. John, we all been there as well. Like, all the injury bugs, man. I mean, like, you probably would be the best team in the league right now without those injuries, but It happens to the best of us.
Stop it. He cannot complain about injuries. He has a championship because of injuries.
I know,
So
but
he's not
still.
allowed to complain about injuries?
No,
There's no but still.
Bro.
He has a championship starting every backup running back in the league.
I know.
Okay. So he's not allowed to talk about injuries.
He is.
No, he's not.
We all are.
No,
it
he
happens
is
to
not.
all of us.
He is not. He has a championship based on injuries.
You would think
Stop
this would be the opposite. You know, our
Stop
conversation, you'd think it'd be, I'll be saying the opposite of you because I lost to him. But,
You're not allowed to complain about injuries.
hey, John, you're not allowed to complain about injuries
You are
anymore,
not.
bro. I try to back you, man.
You are not.
What's your under of the week?
I have Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is currently projected 17.8 at Baltimore. That's a terrible, 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 terrible defense. But I think that this is a blowout.
Yeah, the defense
so
is
like
pretty
it
bad.
just becomes the Kyron Williams show, and Puka's going to get his as always. And I just think there's not a lot of I just don't think there's a lot of jump balls to go around because it's not needed. So I just think that Devontae's the guy that's kind of left out. I'm not saying he's going to have a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for 13 or 14, like I could see that. I'm just going to say he's not going to score. And that's what I think his difference has been between being like hitting those numbers and not when he scores touchdowns, which he's been doing a bunch of. So I'm going to say he doesn't score a touchdown, he gets under 17.8.
Okay. My under is actually Garrett Wilson, your guy. 14.48 points he's projected. I simply think he's going to have a bad week because of PS2. That's literally the only reason why. That's what I put, simply PS2. That dude is that
you watched
good.
PS2?
He's a
been getting
dog.
Cooked all year.
By who?
Cooked.
Who?
People said, oh, we can't throw at that guy. Like the last 3 years, nobody's thrown at him. This year, everybody's thrown at him, and everybody's been successful. So, give it to me.
Who's cooked them?
Give it to me.
Who's cooked them?
Let's go back and look at it.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Let's go look at that.
Let's look at it. We're gonna look at it.
We're
And
live. I'm laying out live.
while we're looking this up, I'm gonna tell you my second over. My second over is Matthew Stafford, who's currently projected.
Love
so you
that
said
too.
Devontae Adams, 21.45 points. I'm taking Stafford and Puka to the moon.
Stafford and Puka.
And the Ravens defense is buns, is what I put.
So they are buns. So week 1 doesn't even count.
And it's the Titans.
Let's see what these dudes did. Player stats.
The Colts.
Played the Colts in week 2. Tyler Warren went for 79. Alec Pierce went for 68. Josh Downs went for 51. Pittman had 4 for 40. Who he locked down?
That's Pittman. He's locked down. Pete Guard's the best wide receiver. That's 40 yards.
4 catches for 40 yards, dude.
That's 40 yards.
Pittman can't hold Garrett Wilson's jockstrap. Stop it. Chargers. Let's go see what QJ lit him up for.
QJ, he would have been guarding Ladd. Let's be
You don't
real.
guard nobody in a slot.
Oh my
You don't
goodness.
guard nobody in a slot. Stop it.
He's guarding QJ.
He's guarding QJ.
He's
That's
guarding
who
the best
guarding.
wide receiver.
Yeah, QJ 6 for 89.
Ladd, man. What Ladd had?
Lad is nothing.
41
4
again.
for 41. It didn't matter.
That's what he's giving up.
No, because he didn't give that up. He gave him QJ 6 for 89. Ain't nobody scared of PS2, bro.
Not. Hey man, we're gonna see after this week.
Bengals.
Bengals. Let's see what happened. Jamar Chase, what do you got?
5 for 23.
Thank you.
5 for 23. 5's a
Thank
good
you.
number. He's got Jake Browning throwing the ball. You'd be better off throwing
four
the ball.
for 40.
You'd be better off throwing the ball.
Who else he had?
We ain't worried about that.
One
dude.
more, huh? The Eagles.
The Eagles.
What
AJ's
AJ
been
got?
nothing. AJ did nothing. He don't even know he was guarding AJ. That's how bad that is. Devonta 8 for 114.
5 for 43. Yeah, that's on
Another
the corner.
five.
That's on the cornerback too,
Another
man.
5. Like the dude's giving up buckets. It's fine. 5 for 43
That's-
is what?
that's
30,
not- that's
listen,
not
5
buckets,
for
bro.
43 is 9. He scores a touchdown. It's 15. It's over. Just saying. He
I'm
needs
talk-
5 for 43 and a touchdown. He's just got to score.
Bro, I'm talking about no, bro.
That's all I'm saying. 5 for 43 is all everybody's giving up. So if he gives up 5 for 43,
He's locking
it's 9.
down the best wide receiver. You're saying 43 yards.
I'm giving
is-
you AJ. I'm saying 5 for 43. I'm just talking about your over-under. I'm saying your under is saying that he's not going to get to 14 and a half. I'm saying if he scores a touchdown, he gets there. So he just got to go exactly what PS2's been giving up. He's got to score.
And none of them scoring touchdowns though.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna see.
Worried.
We're gonna see.
Ain't worried.
Hey, I need him the ball
Ain't
to
worried.
beat John,
Ain't worried.
but I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. What's your other under?
PS2 ain't nothing. I ain't got another under. That's it.
That's it? That's all you got?
They got 50 unders I could take, but that's the only ones I took.
You got any other overs?
No, that was it. I only did the 2. But I could give you one right quick. Let's see. Who do I like? Live, we're doing this off the cuff. Y'all know I don't like this. I won't even look at quarterbacks because quarterbacks are just, I guess I could look at quarterback. Let's see. Week 6 projections. You want me to give you an over?
Sure.
I will take the over Pat Mahomes 24. Almost 25. That's an absolute shootout.
Who they playing?
Detroit. That's an absolute
Over's a good
shootout.
one.
It's a 45-42 game. Shootout. Under. Ooh, that's a tough under, but I might want to take that one. I will take. Oh, I can't do that. I almost did that.
Yeah.
I almost took Drake May down there, but I did not. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Baker. Baker's playing Frisco. It's at home. He's only projected 22. I know they've been lighting it up in the whole 9 yards. Frisco's coming off a big time win. They need this. If Purdy is healthy and he plays, I like him to win the game. If he doesn't, I don't love him to win the game. But man, they got to get right. I think Frisco's the best team in the NFC, so they got to get right. Tampa Bay's looked like the best team, though.
Okay.
So I can't be mad at that. That's the quarterback spot. I guess I give you the other side too.
Now here we go.
What you got?
Nah, that was technically all we had for the pod for tonight.
That is.
I want to do something on the fly because we only had 30 minutes. This last thing we're gonna do tonight.
I'm in. Sign me up.
Redraft.
Ooh.
Not our league. So I want y'all to take y'all hats off. Don't get offended about us talking about your player. Don't get offended about people getting their feelings about their players.
Not the offenses.
Come on. Buy, sell, trade. One player you're buying in a redraft. One player you're selling in a redraft. One player you're trading in a redraft. And I'll give you one. I have none.
Right now. Like, I got it for the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year for a redraft.
And obviously, we're not
I'm
taking.
pulling up my redraft leagues.
We're obviously
right now.
not like taking Puka, right? Like, what are we talking?
Yeah,
about?
you're not gonna. No one's gonna
like
sell you
draft
Puka.
targets you could go get, like guys you could actually maybe make a move for.
Yeah.
Like,
let's say for example, like a Javonte Williams. Like, do you think he's gonna keep that up? Should you trade him now at his value?
No,
and
I would ride him out. I would ride him out.
Pause. But keep going.
I would get Javonte the rest of the year. I would think that
there it is.
That's worth. You're not going to get his value. Like, and even in Dynasty, people try to move him for a first. I'm like, dude, like I get it. I would ask for the same thing, but I'm not paying a first for him. Like, I want the lower of the risk, and
okay.
I think he's good. Guys, I could acquire though. I mean. I think the guy you could actually potentially acquire is a guy like Saquon. Like, does that count? Can I use Saquon? Like,
I think yeah.
I think somebody would sell Saquon for the right player if they're not a great team.
Brian just said that someone dropped Derrick Henry in this redraft league.
Yeah, but that was different. That was a chopped league.
Oh, I don't. What does that mean?
So a chopped is every week the lowest scoring team is eliminated, and all their players go to the pool.
Okay.
So he said Henry's been dropped 5 weeks in a row.
Dang.
And somebody picked him for like 150. So, I think Saquon's my buy. I really do. I mean, like you said earlier, he's like running back 9 right now, and he's not playing well from a fantasy perspective. But his floor is still so high, and they're still going to be in so many games that they're not going to get blown out. So he's going to get fed. I think that's a really good one. I'll give you a couple if you want them. I think Cortland Sutton is still a great buy. Like, he's shown that he's actually here, and people still don't value that dude for whatever the reason is. And if you can get your hands on, somehow you still can get. I'll tell you the other great buy, and he's your boy. Give me Debo. Debo is still out there across the board of being able to buy, especially, I know we're talking about redraft, but especially dynasties. He's out there, and people were willing to just ship him. So, I like Ted as a buy, too, dude. He's just happened to be underneath the name I just saw. Ted's a guy that hasn't scored enough yet to really take off, but everything is kind of ascending.
One guy that I'm going to buy, and he's already has the hype behind him. Everyone loves him. Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
You buying Bill? I'm
buying Bill only because, like, this is on the fly right now.
Yep.
Looking at his schedule.
Oh, it's green.
And everything is green all the way down to the end of the season. I think he can only go up from here. He's only a rookie. I think they're going to trust him more and more. I think, didn't he get like 2 touchdowns this last game? That's why he scored so many points.
He had a bunch, though. He went for like 114. It was like 14 carries, like $140.
Total yardage, he had 150.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. So I'm going to buy, that's going to be my buy. I'm going to buy Bill.
Okay. I like the Bill buy.
Who's your trade? Who'd you trade right now you think you can get the most value for? You don't think they're going to continue to produce?
Give me Travis Etienne. I'd trade Etienne right now. I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit like the Javante. I could be okay with holding him and playing it out, and that's fine. But I think that if you could upgrade and get rid of him, I would do it. Like, for instance, like trading ETN to get a Judkins and a wide receiver. Would you do that?
Yeah.
I would too.
Right.
I think that that's a trade you could get. Like, in a redraft, you could trade ETN for, like, Zay Flowers and Judkins. Maybe even T. Higgins and Judkins before Flacco plays. And you throw in some kind of little piece on the wraparound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
I think that that's like a guy that you could move to upgrade it for two buy low candidates or guys that you feel like are pretty similar, and then upgrade in a position. That would be one of my ships.
One guy I would trade right now is my guy, George Pickens. Just with CD coming back, I'll try to sell him high if I'm in a redraft league. Obviously, I'm going to hold on to him in our dynasty, but this is just redraft talking. I think, obviously, the offense is doing great. Everyone's seeing all these numbers. Everybody's doing great. But when CD comes back, he's going to get his targets back. And, I mean, CD's still going to take the top off the defense, but I don't think he's going to get nearly as many targets and chances as CD and Jake Ferguson.
I don't think his targets will be the same, but I don't think he's that big of a dip. Obviously, it's a dip, right? But, like, I think he's still in that wide receiver 2 conversation. Like, he's a big old physical dude, and he's going to be one-on-one all the time.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think he goes back to a wide receiver 2 once CD comes back. Yeah. So if you you have a wide receiver 1 right now.
Value, yeah. I'll tell you the biggest sell on in fantasy football, and I said this last week on the pod. It's Brock Bowers. I would sell Brock Bowers in every format that I have.
Because of the knee injury?
No, period. I think that he is a great football player. I don't think he's a great fantasy player. Last year was a blur because they were awful and they threw the ball 50 times a game. Now you brought in Pete Carroll, who traditionally doesn't throw the football very much. Mm-hmm. Gino's a conservative guy, and the only balls they've thrown, they've gone play action to Trey Tucker. That's been their offense. Even Jacoby hasn't been fantastic this year because they're not doing as much. And Brock Bowers is the best player on that team. Like, he's been okay.
Yeah.
But you can get first round value for that guy. Redraft first round value. Second round value players for that guy. So you telling me, like, I could sell Brock Bowers to maybe go pick up, I could buy low on A.J. Brown and I could buy low on another player? Or, like, even if I'm getting like Kyron Williams, A.J. Brown for Brock Bowers. You make that trade?
No.
You keep Brock.
No, wait.
You're selling Brock.
Yeah, of course I'm doing that.
AJ and Kyron.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
you
can do that right now in a redraft.
I was like, man, you sound crazy.
No, but I think you offer that to somebody I think they would take it.
That's because crazy. They would take that.
AJ's having that bad of a start. Kyron's been good, but people view Brock absurdly. I've never understood. Like, I said it the whole offseason with the McBride stuff. People wanted to take Brock Bowers 2 rounds before Trey McBride went all redrafts. I'm like, y'all are absolutely nuts. And George Kittle. That dude went like 3 or 4 rounds ahead of George Kittle. George Kittle's wide receiver, tight end 1 last year.
That's nuts.
I'm sorry. What? Like, make it make sense.
I mean, I think, have we seen, I feel like every year so far, we've seen these amazing rookie tight ends, and then, like, they just drop off the next year.
We've seen, like, 4 or 5 years in a row. Pitts, Laporta, Kincaid. Now you're seeing it with Bowers. Like, the guys that slowly ascend are the guys that have been good. George Kittle got there late. Kelsey got there late. Trey McBride has gotten there. Like, his rookie and sophomore were good. That you saw the breakout coming because he got physically right and all the things. And then he starts to ascend. So, like, that's what I think. Hawk was a guy that you saw have a great rookie and then had a bad year or 2 and then got back to it. Right? So, like, you can see Brock bounce back. But if we're talking strictly redraft right here, I want no part of Brock Bowers. Ship him, especially if you have a guy behind him that you think you can use and be okay with. Like, if you happen to draft Jake Ferguson behind him, like, no reason to play them both. Ship Bowers for somebody better and move on. And what's the other one you want to do? Buy, sell, trade? No, buy or sell? Oh, no.
You gave your sell.
I gave you your sell. I would sell that. So I didn't give you my trade. So what's the in-between? Who could I trade?
You kind of did. I thought you gave me that with ETN.
Yeah, I kind of mixed it all in there, I guess. ETN is a little bit of a trade. Yeah, I would trade him at his value. I would sell Bowers. Currently at his value as well. I wouldn't worry about as much. But same thing. I mean, I'm not selling for nothing. But T. Higgins has got to be the guy on the list as a sell. If you're talking about I think him and Zay Flowers are the 2 I would want to sell most. But the problem is you sell them. Like, neither one of those guys are worth much right now. I'll tell you an interesting sell, too, would be Xavier Worthy.
Oh, because Rasheed Rice coming back?
Rasheed Rice is going to come back at some point, so some of them targets are going to kind of go back the other way. So is he going to be as involved?
Yeah, I think that offense gets a lot better, too.
I think it does as well, which helps everybody involved. Like, I think Pacheco value goes up. I think all that stuff helps.
Oh, woo. I was going to leave that middle open for Kelsey.
I just need that Rashard Smith guy to actually get some touches and show he's the best running back in the league.
Yeah,
well,
man.
not a league, on that team.
I need him to chill out because I saw him on Monday Night Football. I said, Lord, please.
That's my dog.
I said, let Pacheco just get a couple of more yards, Lord. All I need is 3, Lord. All I need is 3.
I think I drafted the dude in every dynasty league I'm in. I love that guy. He is.
I feel like it's crazy though because I feel like every couple of years there's like a different Chiefs running back that we all love. Like
I like
at first it was Hunt.
Yeah.
Then it was
Hunt was different.
Who was at the Hunt?
Hunt
Damian Williams. Darrell Williams, and then it was Clyde, and then it was Pacheco, then it was Steele.
Yeah, McKinnon in there.
Like
all kind of guys. It's just a Andy Reid, you know.
Everybody hoping that they got that guy.
I just think Rashard Smith is a dude.
What he play ball at?
SMU.
SMU.
I just think he's a dude. And I just want to bank on.
Hey, Rasheed Rice too, huh? He was at SMU. They like them SMU boys, huh?
I mean, they were good playing against them nobodies. You know?
Man, this is fun, man. It's good to be back. Quick 40-minute pod. Come on now.
A quick one. It's good. We good. It's yeah, man. I'm looking forward to like. This week is going to be good. I think it's actually going to have a lot of implications of playoff stuff and kind of see where it shakes out. What happens to PC? What happens to Raph? What happens to me and John even? Like, John finds a way to get to 4-2 and puts me at 4-2, and his team, you could argue, is underperforming currently. You know,
and I could lose and we can be tied.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like it could happen that way. If Raph wins, Raph gets to what? Back to 3-3. If you win, he's a game back of Nick. You know, I just think it's murky. It's a lot of early season jostling coming up this week, and I'm here for it. It'll be fun.
Let's go, man.
It'll be a good time. Well, that's a wrap, man. That's it for another edition of MFFP. Looking forward to another great week. Thanks again, Brady, for filling in.
Yes, sir. It's good to be back.
DOG in the building, you know. But until next time, peace.
Peace.